Yo, what's up, everybody? How y'all doing? This your boy Food Junkie coming at you with a little video. Let's have the title. What's not being talked about? What's up, Castro baby? How you doing? What's up, Brian? How you doing, baby? Everyone in the chat, how y'all doing? Like the video, please, if you don't mind. I definitely would appreciate it. Let me turn this TV on mute so let's watch it. What's not being talked about, y'all? What's not being said? What's not being uncovered, and what's not being really looked at? What's up, newbie baby? How you doing, sweetheart? Um, First of all, let me say congratulations to the Kansas City Chiefs for their win on the Super Bowl just recently ended. Rihanna didn't know she was pregnant. Congratulations to Rihanna and her triplets, I guess she's having right now. Damn, that's what kids all within 2 years. Shit. Okay, congratulations, Rihanna. What's up, Southern Bill, baby? How you doing? Yeah. Let's start off. I'll talk about what happened today, or how I experienced what happened today, I should say. Well, I was at work, of course. Y'all know how I do it on weekends. I work 6 days a week, and I was at work, occupying my time at work. But since it was Super Bowl, it was kind of slow, so therefore I had time to actually listen to what was going on, what was being divulged, what was happening as things were being uncovered. We started off on Kimmy's page. On Kimmy's page, there was Kimmy, Brianna, VS, I think Shelly, I think at one point, James at one point, and basically things were being exposed. People were being exposed. What's up, Lionheart? How you doing? What's up, C. Tyson? How you doing? And from there, a whole bunch of mess was going down. Then Nika went live after Kimmy's live. Then just everyone was live. Everyone was live. Everyone was defending themselves. Everyone was talking about what happened, what didn't happen. They are part of things of that nature. But let me talk about the things that I heard that was important to me. When VS dropped the bomb, first of all, we all know, and get mad if you want to. I know people are going to start cussing, fussing, being attacked. Now, we all know, we all have said, we all have talked about how pretty much Club Chat is TSCC rejects. So while it was cute for VS to give us some little inside scoop on that, the reality is we already knew that TSCC was basically the new Club Chat. We knew that. So there was no big T there. There was no big surprise there. And I don't care how Club Chat and Sean tries to spin it. First of all, for someone who is so harsh on no new friends and damn sure no old ones was not, or people sleeping with the enemy and the queen stands alone, it's real funny how you are willing to accept people who's willing to ride and or die for you when they were ride and or die for who you think or who you consider your arch nemesis. What's up, Big Son? How you doing, baby? How you doing? To me, that's funny. To me, that's hilarious, but that's who you are. But like I said, what you do opposed to what you try to show people goes for everybody, says more about you than what you try to hide. Sorry, what you try to hide says more about you than what you actually show people. So the mere fact that you are so cool and ace boom coons with these ride or die fanatics, but they were fanatical for VS as well. I'm just saying. And that was your arch nemesis. That was the person that you was trying to get for several years, who you say, so who you had in their house, who you shut down. Whatever, I'm done. I just don't understand that was not, but that was cute tea for VS to point out, but that's tea that we already knew about. That's not anything new for those of us who've been here. We already knew that a lot of people who have been rejected from TSCC or kicked out from TSCC, first place they went was over to Sean. We already knew that, so that wasn't anything big. Then we get onto the whole how did James' name get brought into the this supposed to be about you, then supposed to be about Sean. We got into that whole thing. We got into that whole thing because it was brought out by VS again, who's dropping all the tea. Because like I said, I know people to say all of us do know. All of us don't do this. There are some of us on here as content creators. What we say is exactly what we say behind the scenes that we would say in your face. So you either get mad or you deal with it or you do what you need to do. That's the reality of the situation. But a lot of us talk about each other. A lot of us say these things behind the scenes that we say. Sorry, not a lot of us. Some of us are willing to say what we have said previously behind the scenes, in front of the scenes, into this camera, and we say this. This is one of these times right now. Like I said, people are going to be mad, people are going to be upset, but it is what it is, and y'all not talking about this bullshit that I think is important. And like I said, I have no dog in this fight. This is an unbiased opinion. It's just observation based on what was said and what was uncovered and what was discovered and what has been talked about on today that no one else is talking about. So the whole thing with James about who started the rumor of this, that, and the third, he's a pedophile, this and sorry. I know y'all like to use little terms and little codes, well, it's not. I don't have time for all that. How he this and third, this and blah, that was not. So VS said that it came, Shelly told her, and Nika confirmed. Shelly told her, and Nika confirmed the whole thing about James. So Nika goes live at this point. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, you see how I just brushed past the Brianna situation because I don't care. I don't care about that. I really don't. It is what it is. You want to be like a fool by being questioned by this person every single moment you can. That's on you. I don't care. Do you, baby? Do you? But the whole thing with Nika and Shelly came out. It was like, oh, interesting. Wow. Okay. So Nika came out was not, on her video doing what she does. I'm a changed person. That was my past. This and the third. And Nika, sweetheart, please don't take this in an ill way whatsoever. Whatever. I still like you, baby. I still been in your bushes watching. I just don't drop down because the energy on your channel is not something that I like. I really don't. Be honest with you. What's up, Chrissy Love, baby? How you doing? Because people just too aggressive for me, and the people who are too aggressive are people who are. I'll be quiet. They're just too aggressive for me. The energy is too aggressive. What's up, Love Shop? Love to Shop. How you doing, baby? The energy of your channel is just too aggressive for me to be a part of that energy. So I rather just watch in the background. I'm just saying, baby. Still like you, but I just can't actively participate in that type of energy. After a couple of times I've been on your panel and the energy that I receive from people who are nobody, basically really are nobody, I just can't do that anymore. So I just watch in the background. I'm still watching whatever, this and that. But Nika, let me say this to you, sweetheart. No one has said this or been able to coherently express this sentiment. So y'all please tell me if I'm wrong or not. That's what's up, Chrissy. That's what's up, baby. Tell me if I'm wrong or not. Nika, over the past week and a half, it has been brought to our attention that you are a major player in the background. You do a lot of stuff in the background, or you have done, I should say, a lot of stuff in the background. What's on the other side of 40, baby? How you doing? So the fact that you have been outed as doing a lot of stuff in the background previously, and every time you are outed with that, your response is, I don't live there anymore. I'm not there anymore. And I knew it was going to be outed. I knew I was going to be outed with this information. Today, your excuse was this stuff that you were talking about today or were outed with today was what you were going to be talking about tomorrow. Love you, Nika, but it always seemed to be a day late, dollar short with you and what you've done previously to people who you are cool with. Today you say you were free. That was the last secret, the last hurdle, the last thing that someone can use against you. But Nika, how I say I don't do apologies from people, not saying you per se, because you never done anything to me or anything enough to me for me to need an apology or have a conversation with you about what, because we all know each other like that. All we know each other is on YouTube and we flirt back and forth, or we flirted back and forth, I should say. But Nika, do you not realize it's always a dollar short? With Shelly, when that was first exposed, well, I knew I was going to be exposed. I knew it was coming out. What's up, Casey, baby? How you doing? Well, if you knew it was going to be coming out, don't you think that you let the air out of it when it is brought up by you during the time period in which, what's up, RJ? Supreme Baby, how you doing? During the time period in which y'all are getting back cool. Now, you and James been cool for a while now. And James has said for years, he has never heard that before from anybody. You said you've heard that on the streets as if it was common knowledge that it was there. To be honest, I didn't hear that about what it was supposed to be about. The whole child thing was about him, but it just switched on to Sean. I never heard that until it was brought up after he and Sean stopped talking to each other. Now, Nika, I don't know how you and James got together. And James, I'm not judging anything, whatever, but this is what I'm seeing. And I'm sure I'm not the only person who's seeing this. I personally, food junkie, will feel some kind of way if me and someone got into a situation, a fight, an argument, someone I was cool with, someone that I talked to regularly, vacation with, was not once, you know what I'm saying, and whatever. Actually, it did happen to me with D. Ramsey. If me and D. Ramsey got back together and became cool again, and if some nasty, ugly stuff that D. Ramsey did that I didn't know that she did, the difference to me, I know everything she did was not because she did it. You know what I'm saying? I know she did it, whatever. But if she done some stuff to me or knew some stuff about me and didn't say food junkie, I know we were battling. I know we were fighting. You did what you did, and this is what I did. Now, you didn't say right. She never revealed the source, and you did, and you said that you agreed with what they said, or you didn't fight against that when they came up to you and brought to your attention. But the thing is, when James he've asked several times on his lives, during his lives, who have heard this before? You're quiet, Nika. Maybe. You were quiet. Not saying you had to raise your hand in the chat, but you could have a conversation with him on the background. James, I know we were fighting, but I've heard that as well. VS did know something. There was rumblings on the street about that. It was brought to my attention, but I never defended you, and I apologize about that. I'm sorry about that. That's all it takes. That's all it takes. It doesn't take when you get caught. What's up, Tex? How you doing, baby? It doesn't. What's up, Miss Diva? To you, baby? How you doing? It doesn't take when you get caught to admit it. At that point, you didn't admit anything. At that point, you are busted. At that point, you have not been a friend to someone who has been a friend to you. And James said it. James is bothered by it. I can't tell you how he's going to react or if he's going to react at all. He's bothered by that because he said it's obvious that I was a friend and a friend wasn't, that wasn't basically reciprocated toward me or to me. And the excuse of you called me Great Gator Croc, I wanted to know what that meant. Now, Nika, I haven't seen you, baby. I like you, boo. But we know what that meant. Not only did he say stuff about you, Sean also said stuff about you that anyone with context clues can understand where the Gator Croc reference came from. Now, I don't know how true it is, what's true and what's not true, this, that, and the third, but I'm sure. See, if I say something, I don't want to. Okay, baby. Sorry, my husband is texting me stuff. He guess he's trying to call me and it's not working out. Not that. Sorry. I'll give me 1 second, please. Oh, Jesus. Jesus, baby, baby boy. Power off. Okay. What was I at? Yeah, I'm sorry. Oh, the term gator crop. Never called you that. I think that is. I mean, that wasn't funny for me. You know, so even when it was going on, that wasn't funny for me when they did that to you. But let me tell you what you said. Then let me tell you how what people who's been here for a while. If you remember this or not, let me know because I know I can always be wrong and I'll always be corrected. You said it's because you're from Louisiana and because you had bad teeth at the time. Correct? That's what you said, Nika. But who remember how Sean described her? Put a 1 in the chat if y'all remember how Sean described her when they were fighting. And I'm not picking on you or whatever, but I'm pointing things out to how I see things and how I come to my conclusions. So y'all not gonna put 1 in the chat or just then put 2 if y'all don't remember what I'm saying. Love to shop because she's brave enough to put 1 in the chat because she remember how they remember how Sean described her. Well, since y'all are too afraid to speak up and speak out, whatever, let me do it for you. Like I said, I'm not afraid of anybody on here. Y'all can scream, yell, drag, whatever you want to do, whatever. I'm gonna live my life. You don't know text? Remember, make sure this sounds familiar. How many of you remember Sean telling her to take off her wig and let her see her scalp? What's up, Clyde? How you doing, baby? How many of you remember Sean telling her to take off her wig and let us, what's up, Hyper Sean? How you doing, baby? And let her see her scalp? How did Sean describe Nika's skin condition? How did Sean describe Nika's scalp under that wig? Now, not saying it's true or not, because I don't know. I never seen Nika. I never met Nika was not, and I don't do that aspect. Because I like Nika. But how many of y'all remember how Sean described her scalp? You don't remember text? Okay. So y'all don't remember how he described her scalp. He described her scalp as scaly, looking like the back of a crocodile or alligator. Sean describes Nika's scalp based on her condition as scaly. Her skin looked like a reptile under that wig. That's how Sean described Nika's scalp. Now, who remember that? Or did that jog your memory, or that just went over your head and past you? But me, the way I think, how I remember things was not how I put 2 and 2 together and how I see things that people not saying, whatever. I remember what he said. You remember that text or no? You missed it? Okay, cool. What? Hell, which video? He said it several times. It's not just on 1 video. He said it several times. That's my husband. Y'all hold on 1 second, please. What is going on with these phones? Shit. So exactly, Miss Diva, to you. Was I friends with who at the time? Sean? We all was over there at the time. Because that was during Vegas Gate. What's up, DeAndre? How you doing, baby? So the fact that Sean said that your skin was scaly, the fact that SB, yeah, I think we all were. That was doing Vegas Gate when everybody was I'm saying friends, and Nika and them fell out. So the fact that Sean called your skin scaly, and the fact that James will be, oh, well, I remember a lot of stuff that I've seen. Once I see it, I can't unsee it. Like I said, it's like a bell for me. Once I hear it, I can't unhear it. I can't unring the bell. But it was never said behind the scenes. It was always said here on YouTube. It was always said here on YouTube. When Sean and I actually started talking with it, because I started talking to Sean way after Vegas Gate. Remember, Vegas Gate was in 2016. I started talking to Sean in 2019 when him and I started talking. When him and I started talking on the phone was in 2019 after Vegas Gate 19. Because remember, him and I started talking because I saw how that was and the pink door, how the pink door was, and I didn't want to do that. So I gave him the suggestion of having a masquerade. That was in 2019 for the next 2020 Vegas trip. So we started talking. My first email to him was in 2019. That's when we started talking. Right. Okay. Right. Okay, Tex. Okay. Right. So you wouldn't have seen that. You wouldn't have seen that. But that is how he described her skin when they actually started battling each other. So you're asking, to me, it's like you wanted James to say this. You wanted James to say that. So you can be justified in what you did. Just like you tried to justify what you did to Shelly by saying that you and her was beefing when we know that you and her was not beefing at that time. That was a time when VS and Sean was beefing. And you wanted VS's help. So you had to give her something. Just like you admitted today, the whole thing with Olivia, that you had to give her something because her and Olivia was going that way, and that was your girl. I'm just saying, I'm completely biased. Don't have any dog in this fight. But I know what I know. And what I don't like is when people try to play with my intelligence and act like I don't remember what I remember. So when James finally went live, Shirley came up. VS came up. Nico's up there. The whole thing was, and let me say, and tell me if y'all caught this one as well. So when VS sent James that email, that whatever, that dossier of what she said Shirley sent her, and when it came up about the whole young gentleman, the disabled man who, exactly, text about the disabled man or the perceived disabled man who lives with his grandma. Does that sound familiar, you guys? Does that sound familiar or no? Picture it. Sicily. 1852. I'm like, no. But picture that for real. Remember when Sean was reading James? Remember when Sean was trying to read James? And Sean was talking about James was dating some disabled person who lived on the couch of his drag mother. Do y'all remember when Sean was trying to drag James and said that James was dating or sleeping with or romancing the stone with this disabled person in a wheelchair that lives on the couch of his grandmother? So when that was revealed today, I asked and wrote in the chat, in James's chat, check it. I ain't gonna delete nothing. It ain't gonna be deleted by me. Sorry, excuse me. Ooh. This weather is crazy. So I asked, was that the same guy Sean was talking about? Because it's a huge coincidence. No, not about denied or not. It wasn't denied. First off, it came across as it was alluding to he was underage. Then it was disabled. Do y'all know disabled people have sex too? Y'all know disabled people have sex too. And then they tried to say that the guy sent the video to James specifically, until it was revealed that that was done. That was done live on the Blab, and it was done for BBW. Just so happened later on in James's live, BBW came up on James's panel to confirm the story that was said hours earlier on that panel. Because she said, "Oh, remember the guy that was dancing, da, 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 da. And they're like, "Oh yeah, that's the guy they was talking about. That's the guy they was talking about. That's the guy that everyone was saying, da da da." You know what I'm saying? So, and not saying anyone's innocent or anyone's guilty of anything. Perception, the optics, how things look, what you choose to keep, what you choose to talk about, what you choose to deny. It's all important. It's not important, just important to talk about what you said. What was said is also extremely important to talk about what was not said, what was not talked about, what people are not talking about, what people are not saying. I told you, I'm tired of people lying to my face. I'm tired of you playing in my boxer briefs. I'm tired of you juggling my balls from the back and saying it's not you. I'm saying all this stuff is being revealed. And the simple fact, Nika, you could avoid all this. So no one can have anything on you. So VS don't think that she could say whatever she want to say to you or it's not. If that's what you, the relationship y'all want to have. You want to have a solid, even ground relationship with someone. You don't let them hold secrets unless you know what you did was wrong. The problem I see that Nika you have a PR problem right now. Yes, granted, you have your den, they love you, they have your back, be you right, be you wrong. They're gonna fight for you tooth and nail, they're gonna pull out eyelashes, hair follicles, fingernails, blades, everything. They're gonna fight for you, and that's good. But all they're doing really is supporting your bad behavior. And people who like you, like myself, but can still see your fuck shit and still know the fuck shit that you've done, which means it's the fuck shit that you're capable of. Two things can be right at the same time. Right? Two things can be true at the same time. You can be a great person, but you also can be a person who is about fuck shit. See, when you knew that you gave Shelly's Facebook to VS because they, let me repeat, they were fighting. And when you and Shelly started becoming cool again, friends again, and when Shelly was big up in you saying, "Oh, Nika, I think you're an OG," because Shelly was putting it on hard for you. Shelly was putting it on real thick for you. She was. Oh, Nika's the best. Nika's the greatest. I have so much respect for Nika, and da 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 da. All that Shelly was saying to you recently. You telling me that you didn't think about the fuck shit you did to Shelly? I'm sorry. I can't believe that. I can't. If someone's giving me props like that, and I say I'm a changed person, I'm not about fuck shit, I'm not about nonsense and BS, well, it's not anymore. It's going to weigh on me that I've done something to this person who's giving me all these props publicly. Now, I may not just talk about what I've done to her publicly or to them publicly, but I am, if we're getting cool again, I am going to talk to them privately about it. Now, if they commence to dragging me publicly was not, it's their right. But that thing that VS said about you is so true. It doesn't mean I dislike you or don't like you anymore. It means that you're great at playing the victim. I did it now. I can't do nothing but apologize. No! Don't do it to begin with. Don't do it to begin with or come clean about it. You haven't came clean yet. You haven't put anything out there that has not already been put out there. You just expounded upon it. VS exposed it by scratching the surface and you talked about it. You don't get points for being exposed. You don't get points, Nika, baby, for being exposed. She ain't free. She ain't free. I think I heard Miss Olivia say something last night. She said, "You're not free. Only reason why you say you're free right now is because Bless haven't came out and telling people what you've done and what y'all done together. And the people that you have done stuff with are still part of your team. That's why you want to believe that you haven't done anything else but what we know about so far. But Nika, I told you, I like you. And this is the thing is, the reason I can say I like you, and I don't care if you cuss me out or not or block me from your chat, anything like that. I don't care because I don't need to drop down to be seen. I can still watch you. Like, you can't block me from watching you. You know what I'm saying? And if you say something crazy while it's not, I'm gonna just have to tell the truth. Right now, I'm not telling the truth. I'm saying about what I'm seeing. Now I can tell about what I've seen, and it's not anything else. I like you. I like Aaron. I don't have a dog in this fight. But I'm telling you why people are not believing what you're saying, what your PR problem actually is, and you probably don't care right now. But y'all constantly keep saying that everyone goes through hard times. No, everyone does not. Stop saying that. I haven't been through a hard time on here, and if I was, y'all wouldn't know about it. Y'all wouldn't know if I was living high on the hog or living in a damn shoebox. It's none of y'all business about all that. I'm giving you what I want y'all to have. Y'all giving people way too much for payola. A lot of y'all do that with that. And then when people use it to drag you, I don't live there anymore. Yes, you do. You have that mindset still. And not just saying you, but everybody. A lot of y'all have that poverty-stricken mindset. I don't care how well you speak, how articulate you are, it is what it is. How y'all move on these YouTube streets, expect people to give you money and thinking it's okay to sit here and do absolutely nothing, do what you want to do, what you choose to do, what you say you have a passion for, but yeah, expect people to pay for it. You're gonna be mad at me, y'all. What's up, baby? Hold on, y'all, 1 second, please. Text, but let me tell you what I think the fear is. The fear is, he said, talking to me, y'all, he'll be okay. The fear is that she had to stand in all the shit that she's done. And she will look like a hypocrite. But holding on to the BS that you're holding on to, you don't see how that makes you like a hypocrite to begin with? Everything that came out in the past week, you didn't bring it out. You were exposed, then you had to explain. It's a difference. It's a difference when you, hey, you're not gonna talk to me? Text somebody back. I had to restart my phone. And then when you call on the house phone, I ran to get it and then stopped ringing. Happy made it home safely. Try the wings, they're good. But yeah. So I mean, saying that you stand into something, no. What I did when I was caught up with somebody with some BS, what I did was expose myself. But let me tell you the good part about why I did what I did, how I did it. Who remembers why I exposed the individual in the picture? Can anyone tell me why I exposed what I did? See, y'all don't understand history. I actually, be quiet. I actually exposed what I did because you would not ever try to throw something in my face. And how I knew that's who he was. Do y'all remember what happened? See, thing is, a lot of people don't remember. A lot of people want to forget or haven't been wasn't here for when it happened. Y'all remember when before I exposed what I did, the pictures and the voicemails and the emails and all that? Do y'all remember why I exposed what I did? Why I was the first one to talk about it and the first one to expose it? Because remember when this individual was fighting with Tracy and fighting with Rick? What did he do? He exposed emails and text messages from Tracy and Rick. It was after then, yeah, it was after then. But beforehand, before him and I got into it, when he was fighting with Tracy and Rick, what did he do? He exposed an email that Rick sent him, and he exposed emails and texts that Tracy sent him because they were fighting. So imagine, I know this about you. I see this about you. I know that you do this. I know that we're going to get into this knockdown, dragged out situation. Why would I not, or why would I wait? Why would I wait? Oh, you remember that text? How he exposed Tracy emails and texts and Rick's emails and texts? And that was before him and I even got into anything. That was before I think him and I even started talking with each other. So if I know that you had the propensity to expose personal emails and private emails was not, why wouldn't you think that that was going to be the gotcha with me? And what happened when I exposed it? Exactly right. Exactly, Lionheart. What I say, you would never have anything on me. And how long was the New York trip text? Love the shop. How long was the New York trip? That was in 2019, right? That was in 2019, correct? And who did I expose last year about the New York trip? Johnny Mack. I didn't say anything about what happened in New York with Johnny Mack because Johnny Mack and I wasn't fighting. Johnny Mack and I wasn't, you know what I'm saying? Johnny Mack hasn't outwardly attacked me. But as soon as he did, I just asked a question. To bully anyone? Shawarma anyone? Non anyone? See, Johnny Mack, if he would have still, no one would have known about him licking off Tabuli and things of that nature. If he would have kept his mouth closed and managed his own business. No one even known about the leopard print silk draw situation. If you don't mind his business. But you think that you're safe because you done dropped down on someone else's chat, getting smart, trying to gag, roast, and drag. All the while, I'm keeping under my vest. Motherfucker, you licked Tabooly out of my hand. You ate from my motherfucking hand. You licked my fingers up to my elbows. And you think that I'm going to sit here and let the likes of those people not have anything on me? And then once they bring it out, it becomes, oh, I'm free now? No, no, no. I'm free when I do whatever I do. Because I know that I don't give a fuck. Me and my husband already discussed it. What's her husband already know about it? But even when I brought it out, he lied about it. Yeah, I told you about those leopard print silk drawers. You know, dance floor when he showed me his leopard print drawers. I told y'all that. Yeah, y'all, I told y'all that. I said that. When I got back from New York, I kept saying leopard print drawers. That was just me letting you know, leave me alone. Don't, stop it. When me and old boy started getting into it, it was like leopard print drawers. Stop it. That was my way of saying leave me alone. And then when he came attacked me last year, I told y'all what that meant. But even when I brought it out, I had you lying. I proved that you were a liar. I know I did, but Steven, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Too graphic. You know what I'm saying? So even when I said, oh, you sent me XYZ, you called me daddy. What did he do? Lied about it. You're a damn lie. I'm gonna call my own damn man daddy. Oh, you didn't do that? Oh, you didn't? Okay. Yeah, you're a liar, you're a liar. Okay, then what's this right here then? Then what's this right here then? See, that's how you play this game. All these quote unquote OGs, these bosses, these people walking around with big nuts and big titties and big clits and stuff. I'm laughing. Don't mean I don't like you. I'm laughing because you're not acting like you have a big dick or you walking around with big clits and things of that nature. You're not acting that way. You're waiting to be exposed. Then you say, yeah, I did it. That's not, you don't get points for that. So happy Valentine's Day, Slay. How you doing, baby? Right. I played the recording to not only call you a liar, but to prove that you are a liar. And then you backpedal and pussy popping a minute. Oh, I did it because he wanted me to. So now you're a following ass bitch. You're a liar, you're a following ass bitch, and you're weak because the person that you said who is a pussy, this and the third, by your own admission, had you doing what they wanted you to do. What's up? Good evening to you, too, baby. How you doing? I'm just saying, it makes no sense that y'all run around here proclaiming these titles and who you are and the big bad toughness and blah, 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 but y'all not acting that way. Not right now, baby. Not right now. Probably later on. But that's not the point. That's the issue. The issue is that when I do something, as I said, fuck OG, fuck new G, just call me a G. Because when I do something was not, I bring it to your attention. This is what I did. This is why I did it. This was the result of me doing it. Now what? What are you gonna do about it? That's what I do. That's what a G does. You're not gonna let someone have something on you that you have to play the defense on after the fact. What you're going to do is stand in your big boy draws, your big girl draws, and say, yes, I did this. And if you wrong somebody that you then become be friends with or befriend in the end, You admit it before it's brought to someone's attention. Because James said himself, if he would have known that, if he would have known that you knew this information about him was not, or knew that this information about him was going around, he probably wouldn't have been your friend. But now that y'all are friends, he got to figure out what he needs to do. I think she heard it already. I think she already heard that. I think she already heard that. I'm just trying to, baby. Baby, how is it? Are you being mean to me? Are you gonna give me a kiss? A hug? Anything? Or you just walk by, come in and shoot from the hip? You couldn't text nobody? Who said that? That man is crazy. I love that man. He's silly. But yeah, I'm just saying, you just can't. You can't just sit up here and act like, oh well, I did it, and what, like that. That in itself will get you drugged. But like, if that was me, like that to me, don't do that. Please don't do that. Don't do that. Please don't do that. Like, don't do that. You've wronged me, but apologies aren't even needed, necessary, but your actions and your behavior isn't as if you won't do it again. What you drinking? My dose? Dulce? What are you drinking? I don't know. Let me taste it. I'm just picking y'all. Really, I'm picking y'all. Oh, what is it? The red label? Where's my water at? I'm just saying. Text, exactly. Who's coming for me tomorrow? Who? I wish, please. Let's see us in Australia and put a shrimp on a Barbie. Like I said what I said. But that's what it is. So when I heard those things, I'm like, hold up. And no one answered my question. No one's talking about the story about the guy that they said James was dating that was his A, but yet this story about this guy that was on Blab. So that's the thing. The thing is, what's the odds that it's two guys? You know what I'm saying? That was quote unquote physically, mentally impaired that James was talking to, that Sean knew about. I'm just asking. I don't know. Like, those are the questions I have. Like, all this other stuff, I I can everyone. Like I said, I said this several times. Tell me if I heard me say this before. All these people who are constantly involved in mess, their names attached to mess and bullshit, crap and nonsense, was not. All of them are about mess, nonsense, and bullcrap. They are. I don't care how many times they say they change, how many different ways they say it, how many different languages they say it, what's not. If you're constantly in the middle of some nonsense, that's who you are. And it's okay. We still choose to like you, but two things can be true at the same time. I can like you and not like the BS that you are involved in and that you do. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate that. Like I said, I'm not trying to tell lies. I'm not trying to be nasty. I'm not trying to be real. It's not. But I'm tired of people not having real conversations. Y'all putting yourselves into it and making you the victim of the what you call it, of the story, the hero or the victim of the story. For real, it's not about you. It's not about what you did and what you done. It's about hearing what was said and trying to figure out how that fit into the whole entire puzzle piece. Wiley is about attention, attention only. That's why I don't speak to him. I don't talk to him. I don't watch him. Never have, never did. When Wiley sent me the picture of Rico's private parts through an email, I told him, man, stop playing with me, little boy. I don't play like this. Don't confuse what I did with what you think I'm about. That's not what happened. There's no need for me to see any man's private part on here, period. When I can look at my own. And from that point, that's the only communication that me and Wally had. That was the only communication him and I will have. Don't play me. I don't play those type of games. You're ugly. You're unattractive. You're weak. You can't fight. So leave me alone. I'm just saying, and nothing against Wiley, but I say what I said. Don't play with me. I don't play those games. Because if I pressure on the physical, you're not gonna like it. You thought that little boy beat your ass, well, it's not, and slammed you on your neck. I'm just saying, leave me alone. You don't have to worry about it, DeAndre. You don't have to, Mr. Williams, you don't have to worry about that at all. You don't have to worry about what this is, what this is not, none of that. That's not the first word that you say to somebody. You don't have to worry about it at all. You don't worry about it at all. What this is, what this is not. You don't have to worry about it at all. It's not about who you can trust. It's not about that. It's about who you can trust. It's about the fact that people are willing to stand in the shit that they do, and not after you get caught doing it. But if you did that or do some stuff like that, and you're a part of stuff like that, and you know about stuff like that, because I can read. But it's not about that. It's about the fact that people keep thinking that you deserve a prize when you're caught doing something. If you rob a bank and you caught on surveillance, but you turn yourself in, you don't get a reward for turning yourself in because you was caught on surveillance. They knew it was you. You're right about that part of the ways, Lionheart. You have to own your mistakes, forgive yourself, and keep moving forward. But you also not have to make the same mistakes. This is the third time we heard of Nika doing this to someone. She was friends with Olivia, but gave us her number. She was becoming friends with Shelly, but didn't tell Shelly that she gave VS information about her to dox her kids. She damn good friends and Judy's with James. They talk several times a week, if not every day. But didn't tell James that she knew that there's a rumor about him was on these streets somewhere. And she discussed it with VS. I'm just saying, if you keep doing things over and over again, it starts to look like that's who you just are. Like I said, this is nothing against bad mouthing whatever Nika was not. No pun intended. It's about the fact that, baby, you keep getting exposed. You say you free. When VS exposed you to Shelly, you should have been talking to James then about what VS possibly could have had on you. Then all of a sudden, you was going to wait until Monday, but let's do it today. I don't believe that either. Like, I mean, it's very hard to believe what you're saying because it doesn't sound right. It doesn't sound right because it doesn't sound like the truth. That's not the track record that we have on you. And all this, well, you help everybody out was now financially. Who cares? What does that have to do with your character? It could be looked at as you're buying support, you're buying empathy, you're buying sympathy. And I said, you can be telling the truth, but it doesn't sound like the truth. It doesn't look like the truth. It haven't demonstrated itself to be the truth. And I'm just saying, this is what people are not saying, but I think this is what people are thinking when they're listening to you tell these stories, when you get caught up in these situations. That's what it looks like to people. Am I wrong, y'all? Like, does it not look like Nika is behind a bunch of BS? And the thing is, if that's VS if that's VS modus operandi, fine. If she's doing it to pick up the pieces and bring them back to her, fine. But y'all need to start looking at what y'all have done, how y'all doing it, because it doesn't look good when y'all are being caught up in these lies and you're stumbling over your words and mumbling and babbling. All the things was not, and then she's keep on coming out looking like, damn, she is the innocent one. Damn, what did she do? Why was she the most hated? Why was she the most feared? You know what I'm saying? Because that's what it's looking like. Y'all making her look like she's an innocent victim. Y'all making her look like she's a victim. Not she. All she doing is telling her truth. You know, right? Exactly. Because you know she have way more than this little bit on these people. You know she got way more than just this little bit going on. You know, it's like people are having empathy for VS. When you have Sean saying VS burn it all down, well, just yesterday he's talking about he had you in your house hiding and calling you weak, but today he's giving you a little bit of props because you call it the bullshit because you call it the bullshit was not. That's making y'all look bad, making y'all look crazy. I'm just saying, I don't know. That's just me. Of course they should. And I don't care how many times y'all get together and say, "Oh no, she's a liar. She's this and that." Baby, she's holding the cards on y'all at least. She's holding all the cards on y'all, not on me. Because I said, don't give a fuck about it one way or the other. Don't watch her channel. I watch Kimmy. I watch James. I watch, you know what I'm saying, the people that I watch. Who's talking about it? I'm just saying, make it make sense. Right. Oh, you know I know love to shop, baby. You know I know. I mean, these people think they are master game players. These people acting like they are master, or you're saying game players, like they are master strategists. All I see is a bunch of little kids playing these stupid ass games. That's all I see for real. Y'all got enough going on. Like I said, I'm watching it from the sidelines, unbiased, don't have any opinion about one way or the other. Well, not opinion was not, but I'm just talking about what I'm seeing, opposed to what I've seen, opposed to what happened previously. If you don't correct the bad behavior, it's gonna repeat itself. That's all I'm saying. Like I said, I have no problem with nobody whatsoever. Like everyone who's involved that I liked previously, I still like today. But like I said, all it's doing is showing me that what I thought about you was true. And people don't say like two things can be true at the same time. I can like you, but still know that you're full of fuck shit. I can like you and still know that you are full of fuck shit. You know what I'm saying? It's not about mass, it's not about who gets the numbers, what's not. That to me, that is so stupid. At least that is for me. You're willing to jeopardize your whole integrity and how you look in the world because these videos could be saved and kept, all this stuff was not to you never know what your future may hold, and this shows up about you. Oh, you got caught up in this lie. You don't sold this lie. You don't be friends person and basically betrayed them. Like all those things. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I have no idea, y'all. Right. Exactly. Chopper and Bless let's ignore them altogether. But Nika, you know what you've done. Like I said, these people, not saying Nika, but all these people know what they've done in the background, and they know who they've done it with. And opposed to saying, yeah, it's one thing to say, yeah, I've done some fuck shit. I've behaved badly. That's one thing to say. But it's something else totally different to say, oh, I've done X, Y, Z. This is the fuck shit that I've done. It's all about the verbiage. It really is. It's all about the verbiage. Like you can tell me anything. And now how you say it depends on if you'll get some smoke or not. But just being vague, oh yeah, I've done a lot of stuff. Okay, but we know that you done stuff to people that you were friends with. Shit, if you're treating your friends this way, damn, how you treating your enemies? Or are your friends your enemies? I don't know. It's just a lot for me. It's just a lot. Like I said, I don't have a dog in this fight. I don't have any animosity anybody was not. Two things to be true at the same time. You can like it, you can dislike it, what's not. You can appreciate what I'm trying to tell you. You can take heed to it. But I forgot I'm younger than you, so say you don't take advice from people who are younger than you. But yet, you know, you don't see me caught up in some nonsense. You don't see me being exposed by people. See, that's all I'm saying. Like, that's why I said the whole age thing was not doesn't work. It doesn't matter. It took you 50 years to realize that you don't have to behave crazy. You don't have to behave badly. Like, come on now, stop. You know, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know, y'all. Am I wrong? Like, I don't know. Am I wrong? I mean, the thing is, think about it. What is BS really doing? She ain't doing nothing. She's not doing nothing. And y'all know I don't like that lady one way or the other because it just knows the whole notion of. Actually, the thing is, and let me think about it. I don't know. I don't know the lady. I don't know BS. I don't know her because everything that she was credited for, come find out, it wasn't her. So I don't. I know I can't fuck with someone like that because I do know that she's manipulative. I do know that she has this expectancy of grandeur when you're not. You know, it's just like I don't know. You know, it's just funny to me. It's very funny to me. It's very ridiculous to me, actually. I'm not running around scaring people virtually. I'm not running around scaring people in the physical. I'm not running around scaring people. I'm not letting people tell me anything. I'm not going to sit here and not see what I see. Look at what I want to look at. I'm not going to sit here and be questioned by anybody. You're not questioning me. You're not interrogating me. You're not asking me something. None of your fucking business. That's my answer. Period. And I don't have to be. I mean, I don't mean it in a bad way, but I mean it. If that makes sense. Don't question me. Don't ask me anything. Don't look for me to give you information or not. Do the same thing I did. Look, see it. Exactly. And the thing is, people are scared of the prestige of VS, not the person. People are scared of the prestige, what they perceive her to be, what they've heard about her was that, and they're attacking that, knowing darn well that it's not. Mm-mm. Well, she has a lot of secrets. She holds a lot of secrets. Tex, yeah, she's holding a lot of secrets, and that was her power. Her power was the fact that she was holding on to this stuff that people did. People were more than willing and happy for her to take the blame for a lot of stuff that they did because they wanted to throw dirt and hide their hands. And it's not, you know what I'm saying? And she was more than happy to build her name, build her prestige on the works and backs of others. And her power came I guess her perceived power came when she knew what these folks were doing, when she knew what these folks were. That's where her power came from. Her power didn't come because she was this bad chick. Her power came from knowing that, oh, I know that you did this doxing of this person was not. Yeah, I'm going to take the blame for it was not. It'll build up my prestige. But not only does it build up my prestige, I now have something on you as well that I can hold over your head. So if I want you to do more for me while it's not, or do something else, whatever, you know what I'm saying, I can use this, what you did previously, over your head. I don't know, y'all. Like, I'm just not like these people. I'm really not, and it don't make me better, don't make me worse than that. It just makes me different. I'm not like these people. I just don't. I'm not going to be afraid of anyone. I'm not going to sit here and do people wrong and then act like I'm innocent. No, what have I done? I did. I did it. Now what? What have I said about you? I can say to you. What you gonna do? Run up on me? The most you can do is cuss me out on YouTube. Because if once you dox me, you know what I'm saying? Once you dox me, what? I've already been doxed before. Pulled up my school, pulled up my GPA, pulled up my old transcripts, pulled up my name. You know what I'm saying? Everything else isn't in. It isn't. It's not public. Everything else is locked up. Where I live, my address. If you can find it, find it. You know what I'm saying? If you give me fire, give me fire. That doesn't scare me. I'm marketable. I tried to be. I mean, I really do try to be. I said, granted, let's say I'm not innocent. I've done my fuck shit. I've been part of the mess before. I've been, you know what I'm saying, did some shit that doesn't make sense before. Yeah, I've done all those things before. But I've always stood in it. I always try to let you know, yeah, I've done that. And if I done it to somebody with that, it's because they done something to me first. Truly. I like that you don't like how it happens is I give commentary on what y'all do. Y'all don't like what I say, so therefore y'all try to get smart. Don't get smart with me. Don't do the fuck shit to give me commentary. That's just what it is. That's bottom line. It. You know what I'm saying? Don't be mad at me because I'm seeing what you're doing and I'm analyzing it and critically thinking about it, what's not, and breaking it apart and making it make sense. Don't you can't get mad at that. Not everyone is on here to be part of the fuck shit crowd. Everyone's not on here for the same reason. Everyone's not on here to make a dollar, to get, you know what I'm saying, something from people. Everyone's not on here for that. You know? Like, everyone wants to be the victim. Everyone wants to act like, you know what I'm saying? I was gonna get back into that was not, but these people don't. These people don't deserve any like it's kind of like prison. The inmates doesn't deserve any time out in the yard. You know what I'm saying? They don't know how to act right. they don't deserve, they don't deserve rewards. They don't deserve any pretty things. like when they took away Hannibal Lecter's paintings because he killed Meeks. Y'all don't deserve good things. Y'all don't act. Y'all have nice things. And that's not going for everybody. Was that, but sometimes one bad apple spoils the bunch. Because why am I going to sit here and do that when I know that what I'm saying? Well, whatever. But yeah, that's all I want to say. Like I said nothing against Nika. Still like Nika. You know what I'm saying? Still my boo. Still flirt with him. You know what I'm saying? When I feel more comfortable in her chat. Undraggable. Undraggable, 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 nah. Undraggable, you're not gonna drag me because everything that I've done, I've already said. I showed. I presented to you. How can you kill me with my own gun? It happens when you don't stand in your shit. It happens when you don't when you wait until something gets exposed, then you talk about it. Because you don't want to cause waves. If I cause waves, I call waves. But that's not my goal. My goal isn't to be nasty, sex so silly. That little Diddy got you dancing. But yeah, like I don't have the energy. Like I don't see how these people do it. Like they get involved in stuff. They hide behind walls and doors and on phones and computers and stuff. Was not doing the most exactly stuff, the most crazy stuff. Mm-mm. Lionheart, yes, baby, exactly. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I'm not paying. Like I paid her desk before. Ooh, I paid her desk beforehand, before she left. Paid her desk now. Only reason she's getting attention is because she's on people panels that I watch, and everyone is shook because they're being exposed. You know, it's not that what she's trying to do is she's trying to see where she fit in and how she can fit in this new environment. Because before she left, if y'all was here before she left, majority of the people in the B section was scared of her, and they can say they wasn't. You know what I'm saying? They can say they wasn't, but the majority of people on the B section was scared of her, and the ones who were not scared of her was the ones when she came out just to say fuck you, I don't care. You were nobody then, you're nobody now. And it doesn't mean that we're beefing. It just means that I don't care. Girl, you think that I'm gonna throw you a ticker tape parade because you back from doing some wrong shit, some bad shit? No, girl, sit down somewhere, get your footing. You know, but oh, VS back now, VS back now. What does that mean? Right, and worse, text, worse. All she'll do is call your job and call your mama. These people getting you fired, getting you arrested, trying to get you arrested, calling the police every 5 seconds, lying to the police, lying online, wanting you to get messed up in some messed up stuff. Um, you know, right, swatting. And when I hear people say, "Well, we pull up, we'll take flights," no, you won't. No, you don't. Because I just see not one person here in the beef sector. Well, Shelly did, you know. But yeah, not one person on here going to somewhere where someone was talking shit about them was not and dropping locations. So stop all this. Sorry, bad girl talk, bad boy talk. Pick somebody, throw a dart in a room and see who it hits. That's who did it. But I did hear. So the thing is, when I made my video about Troy, I didn't hear him say he called the police, and the police told him that he had to fill out the forms in the state that the crime was committed in. So the police couldn't do anything about it. Now I saw that when I saw when whoever played the little clips of stuff when he played when he said that on Tim Blaine's video. So that right in itself just justified why I made my video. You know, and I understand the reason behind it, but you don't think that you know what I'm saying you making 40 videos about this man warrants a response? I don't know. I'm just saying. Don't have nothing against you, but at the same time, you have to think logically. You have to think like you have some sense. You can't go into court with dirty hands. You got to go to court with clean hands. I wasn't scared for. Oh, I didn't see it, but I wouldn't. Oh well, you know what you were doing. You know what you were doing, and that's nothing that BS has against her. So where she can't go as far be as dirty and deep and dark as she may want to be, or the way what she was. So you have a felony on your record for committing internet crimes. You have a felony on your record showing where you attacked someone and put it on, saying online was not. So your second charge may not be as easy and light as the first one was. I won't say that you on probation still, because I don't know all that. You know, what I'm saying, don't care about all that. But at the same time, you need to be very careful about how you move, because you know, what I'm saying, if you have a history of bad behavior online, the judge that you said looked at your work and checked it off and said no, 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 right? You may not get that judge next time. You may get a judge that see that you are a repeat offender of cyber stalking, harassing, and cyber bullying, and may throw the book at you. Just saying. Yeah, you know. And I watched the whole Tim interview with him. I'm like, you just don't get it. You're one of the other ones on here who just don't get it. Y'all are just oblivious, like oblivious. Like I never seen a bunch of grown ass, overgrown adults before be so oblivious to their surroundings, to what they're doing, to the situation that they put themselves in. People can tell you, well, Food Junkie was not you talking, he was not. What if they attack you? Baby, you think I'm afraid of anyone on here attacking me verbally? Please. Attack away, have fun. More likely I won't see it. But yeah, I don't want nothing. I just want to come here and say, like I said, I have no offense against anybody, but stop talking about the stuff on the surface. Look deeper to what these things are going on. What's happening? Listen to what people are saying. Watch what they're doing. Watch what they're not doing. You know, it's like, damn, y'all didn't hear the fact that we finally got an answer and a connection to who Sean may have been talking about when he mentioned the disabled person with James. When and found out that it wasn't about that, it was about this man was looking at BBW, dancing with BBW. Everyone saw that. Y'all not seeing the fact that this happened 3 times in a row, or 3 times was not. 3 strikes you're out. Well, you know, if Tracy likes it, I love it. You know, what I'm saying, like I said, like, y'all know I like Tracy, but I don't like everything Tracy does. I don't like the fact that Tracy don't listen. I don't like the fact that the if I know this, what am I gonna do? Beat my head against the wall for her to listen, for her to act like, you know what I'm saying? No, watch it and move on. Watch it and move on. But yo, I won't much. Thank you so much for being here. But like I said, I hope people start realizing that, you know, y'all just don't tell us that you changed. Show us that you changed. You know, show us that you changed. You know what I'm saying? Don't tell us anything. But if one more story comes out about you doing something to one of the people that you called a friend or that you were cool with, baby, like I said, that's just who you are. You can't keep saying you're a changed woman. You used to be, yeah, no one ever thought you were innocent. Like, I don't, like, where did that come from? For real. Like, have anyone, y'all thought Nika was innocent of anything? Thought that she was this person? No, and even that you lower your voice and talk in a calm voice like that, maybe that may be a part of you right now, but that's not who you are. Oh, I have no idea, no shot. You know, like I said, I can accept you any way you are, as long as you're true and real. But the fact that, you know, behavior is consistent with what you used to do, and you've been exposed, like, and then you try to act like you came clean. No, you didn't come clean. Like, that's playing in my boxer briefs. It really is. Oh, I came clean. How did you come clean when there's a warrant out for your arrest? You know, just I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. You know, people, way people think is just fitting with their lifestyles. I mean, that's all I'm saying. How you think and what you think and how you maneuver on here is congruent with your lifestyle. And I don't care how good, bad, or different your lifestyle is, baby. When you coming on, I'll be quiet. Be quiet. Anyway, y'all, I'm just saying, y'all have a great day, have a great night. Hope y'all have a great, hope you had a great weekend. Hope y'all have a great Valentine's Day. Hopefully, I don't have to come on here and call out some more bullshit. But if I have to, I will. Or if I feel compelled to, I will. But like I said, I'm gonna talk about the stuff that people's not talking about. All this other stuff, I don't care about all that. I'm talking about the underlying things and stuff like that. I love you guys so much for being here. As always, it's not important that I love you. It's important that you love yourself. You love someone else. You respect yourself, and you definitely respect someone else. This is your boy Food Junkie. Please like the video if you haven't liked the video already. I definitely would appreciate it. Oh, I'm going to. Oh yeah. I'm going to cook for Valentine's Day. Colossal shrimp, um, bone-in ribeye, smashed crispy potatoes, purple cabbage, carrots, and broccoli. I wanted to cook the Alaskan King crab legs with that, baby. Those was $80. Those was $80. I am not, you know what I'm saying, spending $80 on Alaskan King crab legs, plus a bone-in ribeye, plus shrimp. They didn't have octopus. I wanted some octopus. I'll go back to the store tomorrow, see if they have octopus, because I got to cook tomorrow because I work um, Valentine's Day and my husband doesn't. No, go to shop, baby. That's $80 for just Alaskan cream crab legs. They're huge. Like one leg is huge, but they cut it up. You know what I'm saying? In like three pieces, so you get like probably because they're like about like 2 foot, 2 feet a piece. Well, I only spent like $130 on the dinner, but if I would have went out to eat tomorrow, I would have spent way more than that. You know what I'm saying? So I'd rather just cook and have stuff for work the next day. I know how I do it on Mondays. I cook for both days, but like these wings also, if I choose to freeze them and then put them in the air fryer when they're ready, they're gonna be good as well. And shit, I'm tired, exhausted. But yeah, one tip. This is office is now back to now we're on food now. I was gonna go, but y'all got me talking about food. You know how chicken wings was costing so much when you buy the little separate drumettes and stuff like that? If y'all buy a family pack, if y'all buy a family pack of whole wings and cut them up yourself, it's cheaper to do it that way than buy those party bags of wings. If you buy a family pack of whole wings and split them down the middle, they're cheaper that way. Well, I think I'm. I think I took pictures of the wings. I'm gonna show you the pictures of the wings. I'll post a picture. Actually, let me do it right now, so y'all can let me see if y'all like it or not. If y'all like the way they look. Let me go to the page, post a picture. Y'all can let me know if y'all like the way they look or not. Bam. Oof. They look so good. They taste so good. This is what I was snacking on during the Super Bowl. Congratulations to the Kansas City Chiefs. course, my little signature. So y'all go look at the picture and let me know if y'all like the way those wings look. So y'all like the way those wings look. Those are the garlic parmesan wings I was snacking on. Well, but yeah, yeah. I gotta cut the herbs tonight. I gotta chop the garlic tonight because everybody gonna have a garlic herb crust on it. Y'all have y'all ever cooked a bon rubber before? I mean, this is like my fifth time cooking one, but it's really like it's really time sensitive. I was gonna make some fresh baklava, you guys, um, as well. I was gonna make some fresh baklava, but I couldn't find any phyllo dough. I couldn't find any phyllo dough. It was really easy. I wanted some like to find some fresh phyllo dough and some ghee and some ghee is like there's like purified butter that they melted down all the fat and stuff taken out of it. It's not and re-solidified. So I wanted some purified ghee, but I couldn't find that either. I found a very easy way to make baklava, so you don't have to butter all the layers. You just put like if you buy like a thing of phyllo dough, put half of the phyllo dough down, crush up some pistachios, put those in that thing in that layer, put the rest of it on top, and then on top of that, put on the melted ghee on that, and just cut it up. And when you cut it up, the ghee will get down to all the layers, opposed to you buttering every layer up. And then from there, once you cook it, let it get golden brown and flaky. Then you put your simple syrup, tabbouleh. That's a bully. That's a bully crazy. um, then you put the simple syrup or melted honey there and baklava. Yeah, those are the wings, baby. So like, that's what I'm saying. I want it like, and it's different. Like it's a different type of dessert. You don't I'm saying like you do cakes, you do pies, you do cookies, you do ice cream, you do sundaes, you do all that stuff for us now. But who does baklava? And I wanted some. This is really. I found a really easy recipe, a really easy way of doing it without taking too much or costing too much. But yeah, just wanted something different. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't be having the same desserts, the same things. We've done the fried banana bread with ice cream and fried bananas. I've done all that stuff already. Yeah, yeah, I love pho. Oh, I love pho. Ooh, mm, with all the stuff in it. Yes, baby. Even when I do my like, I can't even eat ramen noodles. Like my husband, like we have those in the house just in case was not. But I don't. I can't really eat those. I gotta doctor it up. I gotta put my fresh vegetables. I gotta put fresh herbs. I gotta put meat. All that stuff. Yeah, I just can't eat noodles like that anymore. I don't know why. Pho, foo, you know what it is, baby. The broth-based soup with the vegetables and meat and noodles. That, yes. Anyways, y'all, I really need to go now. Spend time with my husband before he gets any madder. He ain't mad. He'll be able to understand. But yeah, um, just wanted to let y'all know. So that's my thing. And Nika, I'm not mad at you, baby. Don't have anything. That's how much was not. But I do see you for who you are, and I choose to still like you. You know what I'm saying? I choose to still like you. There's nothing to you. You don't have to like me. That's fine. But you know, like I said, I'll be in your chat. I just don't drop down because the energy of your chat is not something that is conducive to my lifestyle, to my mental mentality. I don't need it. It's on there. Let me see what it is. Let me look see if I can find it for you. It's on there though, baby. It's on there. I don't know if it's a short. Is it a short? No, that's not the short. That's not a short. That video's silly. It's not a short. Those are chitlins. Oh, those are here. That's poke. The poke video is under my videos, my um homepage videos. It's like the where I made fresh poke. That's on there. Let me see. It's under my lives. Hmm. Ooh, there's a bunch of mess on these pages. A bunch of mess. Oh, those are pickles, quick pickles. Damn it, it's on here somewhere. What's that? Oh, what? There's one that was made 10 months ago that has pho in it, but it's like all of my. I made a whole Asian meal. It's like 10 months ago though. Let me check my pictures because it should be here. No, that picture's crazy. Oh no. Oh yeah, it was. I didn't make a video of it. It's 4 weeks ago. I didn't make a video of it. I just showed you the ingredients, showed you when I built it, and then showed you when I mixed it in. By the king crab. He'll be okay. He'll be okay. He ain't that mad. You know, we going to bed tonight. He'll be okay. Thank y'all so much for being here. Like the video, please. Thank y'all so much. Definitely appreciate it. But yeah, I will talk to you crazy kids later. Y'all have a good day and be nice to each other, you guys. And don't forget, love yourself, love someone else, respect yourself, and definitely respect someone else. Y'all have a great day, you guys. Until next time, this is your boy Food Junkie, and I'm out. Peace, y'all. Love you. Like the video. Thank you. Good night.